shifting gears a little bit here, with so much noise in the market on AI, but also just different types of technology, but they're very limited offerings that actually solve the problem accurately between the noise, affordably and thoughtfully, from a long-term perspective. Any guidance on sort of like how customers can identify what solution is the right fit for their problem? This is kind of a $1 million question, where a lot of the engineering firms get hired and are on, but just sort of preliminary thoughts from sort of you would be very, very helpful.
Sharing my perspective on identifying the right technology or the right solution. When we are developing solutions, especially also IoT solutions, we always look amongst 5 key parameters to have a good understanding. And I think they help also industrial companies, but especially also a bit more risk-averse water utilities to think about that and then assess the solution. The first one is quite obvious with the validated benefits. It's sometimes quite easy to assess the impact before deployment, but nevertheless, looking at what benefits have been already shown, what do I want to achieve, having a good understanding of what do I really need from the solution is always a good start. Then a second one, from my perspective, is usability. So when it comes to data, and you mentioned the data acquisition and using this data, we have also quite some solutions which you also mentioned related to AI and implementing more analytics elements. Independent of how complex the analysis and all the analytics pieces are, the user interface and the usage should be super simple to use, as we also know from our and are used to from our own technology that we use at home. The third one is the interoperability, and I think this is also nice that we are talking with KETOS and Siemens coming from different roles. So the OT-IT integration and bridging the automation and the automation systems from basically the field device up to the cloud level, so to say, is really crucial to collaborate there and make it interoperable, not only as a solution from one company, but also with partners like we are discussing there. And then it's about process integration. I think this is also quite an important one, which is not always considered. So how does then basically the data and the analytics and all these notifications actually help the operators and the field force to take action? And translating then basically and using this data to take action is, from my perspective, also a key element that customers should look at. And then in assessing different technologies, when we talk especially about municipalities, then it's about critical national infrastructure. It's also about cybersecurity and ensuring their secure concepts. So these 5 elements are, from my perspective, 5 angles that you can consider when assessing a solution or a new technology that you want to implement.